Woke M&Ms have returned.
Lego is going woke. America's going broke, woke, and becoming a joke.
Bars, son. Bars.
She's got bars. Racks on racks, Laura.
Before it was Bud Light, now it's Listerine. How could they? Didn't they get the damn memo? We don't like gay folks. In fact, LGBTQ plus. It's not just gay folks. It's everyone across the board. So calls are going in to boycott Listerine because they had put forward this Care with Pride packaging on some of their products. And it's an initiative that supports LGBTQ plus nonprofit groups. Here's a bit of that campaign you guys are seeing there. And it says, together we care with pride. You see that? Look, there's a rainbow over the top. There's purple images. On the right side, look, they even have a trans flag. They have the rainbow flag. They've got folks happy. There's a heart. This is really offensive. This is the most part that stood out to me, you guys. Read what's under there, because Pride has championed full equity, inclusivity, care, and representation for the LGBTQIA plus community. Has donated more than 1.5 million to advocacy organizations. I know I'm a little tired this morning. I think it's 2023. 2011 was 12 years ago.
That's right. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure, Jayar, that people still don't like bad breath. So I'm not sure what the fury is about, because I want people to use Listerine as much as they can.
So 2011 is when they started this initiative, but 2023, because libs of TikTok, let's go to graphic, what is this, 3 here. Libs of TikTok just caught on to it, or they want to, spark some hate within their followers. So they did this. It said Listerine supports organizations who advocate for sex change surgeries for minors. They also make their stance clear with the packaging. Stop giving money to companies who hate you and what you stand for. Instead, go to official PSQ, which has products and companies that share your values. Check them out there. It sounds like an ad. That sounds a little bit less like a boycott and anger. It's more like an ad to spread these conservatives to go and start using their money in conservative circles of businesses.
Yeah, clear your breath with a MyPillow. Just chew a MyPillow and you will have fresh breath.
Which,
it's very sad. Yeah, go ahead.
It's that. Remember the Bud Light alternative? Same thing. It happens all across the board. I forgot that guy's name, because he ran for office, I think. But he was hitting a baseball and he's talking about how much of a badass alpha male he is, and how he doesn't drink Bud Light anymore. So he started with some other overpriced beer. By the way, if you want the, again, I'm gonna go ahead and plug him again. If you want the official PSQ, which is some conservative grouping of folks that have conservative products for all you people who are mad about mainstream normal products, then have at it, bro. I don't care. Cool. Advertise them all you want.
Again, I'm going to repeat that we are in the late stages of extreme capitalism. Ain't no company that matters, guys. They just want your money. Just use whatever products you want to use, whether there's pictures of happy people of them on there or not, or there's Mike Lindell and you want to sleep on his face. That's up to you. That's your right as an American.
Why would you put that image in my head? Yes, that's the one. So, by the way, also, you mentioned something in there with late stage capitalists. Oh yeah, even with the Bud Light thing, I'm not drinking Bud Light anymore. And they realize that Budweiser owns then the next beer that you drink. You're getting your money. I had a beef with Spectrum cable services. I just got rid of the internet and cable. Yeah. And because they had a beef with ESPN right when college football started, right? And I looked into this. I was like, something's going on, because this is they're getting my money no matter what. They sent me an email and said, this beef with ESPN, we have an issue, if you're looking for streaming services that replace it, our business partner, I think it was Fubo or one of them, our streaming partner has it still, so you can go there. Yo, this is the same company. Mm-hmm. Come on, bro. I can't.
It's called a monopoly, and it happens.
How we all works.
We hated to love that game.
Yeah, they have top hats and canes. They do it every time. So more of
straight to jail.
Do not pass go. One of the folks who's bought this and have eaten it hook, line, and sinker, who cares, just some random on X, said original Listerine. This is the image they put up, because this is the reality of our society today. Original Listerine, glass bottle, simple packaging. Modern Listerine, gay. Because something about liquid inside of a bottle that freshens your breath temporarily.
Should we
is
go back
gay.
to the original formulation of Coca-Cola? Is that what we're going to callbacks here and serve cocaine in there and go back to how it used to be, the good old days of segregation and slavery? We're going back to that?
Actually,
God
yes.
forbid.
That's what they want. By the way, let's go to that picture of Listerine, but the old Listerine bottle again, because I'm glad you said that. Because the first thought that came to my mind was, what kind of poisons are in the original Listerine bottle? Because those old school ones from like, 1890, what's in there? Cyanide? I don't know what's in there.
Horse urine, it's all weird stuff.
They just
Badger
eliminated.
juice.
Yeah, they just took the alcohol out of Listerine like 5 years ago.
That's
right. And some
pure
Listerine.
Tennessee whiskey, okay? Like the good Lord intended.
It's a little bit more, you guys. Nihilistic, I don't know if I should say their name, but this other person also pointed out directly Listerine as they saw the libs of TikTok and other conservatives probably start pumping up this boycott. They said, Listerine, I've used your mouthwash daily for nearly 35 years. I spent my last penny with your brand. Espousing the sexualization of children isn't the moral win you hoped it would be. Pause, person. Because look, talking about Listerine somehow being gay, and then you connecting it to sexualization of children actually shows where your brain goes.
That's
when
it
comes.
every time.
Every time. So
that is their method. I just donated to a friend of mine who's running for office in LA City, and somebody was like, she just voted to allow children to be kidnapped. And it's to protect LGBTQIA children, right? There's a lot of politicians that are voting to allow them to have access to medical professionals for their health, right? So there's a lot of this conservative movement that link somehow sexualization of children, trafficking of children with empowering children to have rights over their body. And where they're getting it wrong is when you don't let a child who is able to get pregnant, I won't say a female because maybe it's not a female, a child who has the organs that allow them to get pregnant, you don't allow them to go get care and to prevent that, or maybe even to go, just whatever instance they're having, that's when you put children in danger, not by allowing them access to medical professionals. And they want to pervert this whole thing and make it like it's sexualization of children. It's exactly what you said, Jayar. They are the ones perverting it. They're the ones sexualizing it. Sorry,
every time. Every time. And that's exactly the way it's always going to work. It's how they push these things. If you actually cared about the lives of these kids and you point out kids who maybe thought they were trans and then later after some kind of hormone replacement or then even surgery happens, they're regretting it. We've heard these from conservatives sometimes. Do you care about their lives? Because you actually seem very angry at them. So if you think they regretted this or people pushed them too quickly to it, maybe you want to invest in maybe some more counseling services and maybe people actually talk to them about who they are and where their orientation of their life is. If you care about them as humans, instead you use them as a crutch to then push some conservative grouping of companies that are looking to make more money. Where is the principle in that? There's none.
There isn't one. There's none.
That's it.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.